Did you realize that you don't have to go to the Start Center to get an updated copy of your degree audit? You can print one yourself. You can do this by going to My Westminster and then clicking on WebAdvisor. Go ahead and log in. Use your logon information that you use for everything else. Hit Submit, then click on Students, and then come down to over here and click on Degree Audit. Okay, when you have clicked on Degree Audit, you are going to see a list of programs that are active. And if you go ahead and pick one of these programs and hit Submit, or if you're wondering what would happen if you changed majors or added a minor, you can use the drop-down list under What If I Changed My Program, and then pick whatever you're interested in, and then hit Submit. The top of your degree audit is going to have your student name and number, and then it's going to say your major if you've declared your major, or whatever program of study you've been looking at and working towards. The next thing is your catalog year. This is usually the year that you start at Westminster. The paragraph below explains that it's your responsibility to make sure that you meet all of the requirements for graduation. The assigned advisors area, in this case, this degree audit, the student has declared the major and is working with Christine Seifert. And if you hadn't officially declared the major, this would actually say Start Center. And so the student would need to do the paperwork to go ahead and actually get a faculty advisor assigned. The next couple of areas keep track of how many credits you have earned and towards different things besides specific classes. This is just overall information. So the first part is keeping track of how many hours of upper division a student has earned. Upper division hours are anything that are 300 and 400 level. Students need a minimum of 30 hours of upper division in order to graduate. This student has earned 19. This next area is called the program summary, and this keeps track of how many credits you've completed towards your degree. You can see this first red box, it has 124. This is going to be the same no matter what degree audit you pull, because this is the minimum number of credits that you need to graduate. This is a combination of liberal education requirements and major requirements. For some majors, just meeting those two requirements may not equal 124. You may want to look into minoring in a subject, or just taking classes that look interesting or have fun or sound like fun. If you have any questions, please come to talk to an advisor in the Start Center or meet with your faculty advisor. Just to the right of where the degree audit states the required minimum number is the total number of credits you have actually completed. So for this student, they have completed 79 credit hours. If we keep going over this 16, this is the number of credits that the student is currently registered for. Towards the end of the semester, this might creep up to 30 credits because the computer can't differentiate between the classes or the credits that you're registered for this semester and for the previous semester, so it all just gets lumped in here. So the goal is that by the time you graduate, this column under credit earned is equal to or greater than this 124, and the anticipated remaining is at 0. So with the new degree audit, it is color-coded. So anything that's in red still needs to be completed. Anything that is orange is pending. And then anything that is green means that it's been completed. The degree audit is arranged so all liberal education categories are seen first, and then major requirements. If you're minoring in an area, you'll have to run a separate degree audit to see where you stand. This slideshow selection marks in progress for the e-portfolio requirement. You can see that this student has completed the class or the workshop, has completed the midpoint, but hasn't started the final review, which makes sense because the final review won't be until the senior year. The next area, you can see liberal education, learning communities. That requirement has been completed. You can see that the student took the learning community the fall of 11, earned a B+ and a B, and then earned the 4 credits. If we move on to the next area, that's the writing communications, you can see that everything here is complete. Humanities area, the student has completed everything. Again, it shows what term, the grade, and the credit number. So the liberal arts section, you can see, says it's still in progress. The creative arts section of it has been completed. You can see that the student took a class here, but they also brought in some transfer credit. And this is how transfer credits will show up on your degree audit. It says the date that we put them in the system, the grade you earned from the other institution, the number of credits, and then TE stands for transfer evaluation. Remember that this A is not part of your Westminster GPA, a cumulative GPA. Each institution runs its own cumulative GPA. You can see here for the art survey or the art history portion, the student has not started it. Okay. Again, we talked about color coding. Here's that orange, pending completion of unfinished activity. Basically means the student is registered for a class that semester. The PR stands for pre-registered. Okay, we're still in liberal arts. So we've got social science 1 and 2 is completed. Living arts is completed. Diversity requirement is completed. Foreign language, orange, it's pending completion. Took 1 semester during the summer and is currently taking another semester. So now we're getting into the major requirements. Again, same thing, completed, when took, and the grade. Not started, so they haven't been part of the publication. In progress says that they're taking a class. In progress has taken a class, but still needs to take some others down there. Okay. Again, same type of things. Now the final part to note on a degree audit is this notes section. It explains all of the little letters off to the side. So like a G means grade, course failed, the minimum grade requirement, so it gets put down here. An E means non-course equivalency. We talked about the PR, P registered, TE, transfer equivalency. If you have any questions about how classes transferred from another institution, please stop by the registrar's office in Bamberger Hall or give them a call at 801-832-2180. Or if you have any general questions or concerns, please feel free to stop by the Start Center. We're located at the lower level of Carlson Hall, or give us a call at 801-832-2280.